not to correct your statement, but from the beginning, his point guardness was questionable. The greatest shooter of all time, the Human Torch, the sniper, the Rainmaker, the sharpest shooter in NBA history, the 30-foot assassin. Stephen A. Smith said he's the single greatest shooter God ever created. Why is it that if we give Steph Curry all these accolades, why can't I call him a shooting guard? Steph Curry is a shooting guard, but the internet hates to admit it. Hi, I'm Trisha. In today's show, we're gonna go over what seems to be a hot take that I made. Steph Curry is a shooting guard. I just want to go over some of the comments because they're kind of funny, and let's talk about it. So this is the little short that I made that is the topic of this discussion. Okay, but before we start, I want to ask you to like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel so I can continue to do content like this. But I'm going to play you the short that is of controversy. Who is the third greatest point guard of all time? Steph Curry is not a point guard. One more time for you. Who is the third greatest point guard of all time? Steph Curry is not a point guard. That's it. That's all I said. So let's get to the comments because they got rough. Let's start with the people that supported because y'all kept me going, but I'm still at it. All right. So Dirty Burrito. Dirty Burrito starts with, thank you. Absolute truth right there. He's the best shooting guard to never play shooting guard. Never. This guy, again, best shooter ever. Best shooter that God ever created, according to Stephen A. Smith. And y'all are tripping because I said he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. Let's go to another supportive person. 804Rel says thank you. That's all I need. Just a little bit of thank you. There's one more. Let me dig. One more. Big support. This has got to be one more person that supports me that says Steph Curry ain't a point guard. Digging. Ah, there you go. Big Z says correct. Finally, somebody says it. And Nathan Lunn, shout out to Nathan, says she ain't wrong. He has 0 assists games. How you a point guard if you've had 0 assists games? Now, I know y'all that disagree with me got the Arthur hand shaking. Y'all are like, no, hell no. I am not. I'm bugging. So I'm a shout y'all out because that's what debate is for. Like and subscribe, please, because I'm here to hear everybody's side. I'm all ears. Let's look at what some of y'all said. So Multivista says, don't let the fact that he's the greatest shooter ever created diminish the fact that he's a point guard and always has been. So I just want to say that is not true. If you look at his, let's look. I'm gonna look at Steph Curry's scouting report. So when Steph Curry left or was about to leave Davidson, his scouting report even said that he wasn't a point guard. So let me pull that up because I don't think y'all gonna believe me. Here we go. So we're gonna look at his scouting report, or at least a summary of his scouting report. Before he left Davidson. This is on NBA.com. If y'all want to see it, NBA.com got it. I did not make this up. And look, it's from the Golden State Warriors. They put it up on the screen. First step is average at best, too skinny, can't get to the rim at the NBA level, can't guard NBA guards, and not a true point guard. Scouting point said that. The scouting report said that. So it's like not from the beginning. Not to correct your statement, but from the beginning, his point guardness was questionable. Questionable. So I didn't make this up. So let's look at another article from, yes, the New York Post. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys. These are 15 pre-received pre-draft weaknesses of Steph Curry. The first one is not a true point guard. Do I have to go through the other 15? Right? Clearly some of these were wrong. Shot selection. Well, I don't know. Okay, shot selection. Stuck between a 1 and a 2. Stuck between. He's not a 1. Not a 2. He's in the middle. And because we only think of Steph Curry about his shooting. All right, this is right here. Stuck between a 1 and a 2. Right? Not a true point guard. All right? I'm just going to have to let y'all sit with that. He is not a point guard. And I know this was from before, but even the way that we regard Steph Curry right now, are we thinking about the fantastic passes he's made? Are you ever going back and be like, damn, Steph, that was a great pass? Absolutely not. We are always thinking about him as a shooter. So why is it terrible to call him a shooting guard? It's not disrespectful. Michael Jordan is our GOAT, my GOAT. May not be your GOAT, that's another show. But we're okay calling him a shooting guard. Why is it? Is it a curse? Is it a curse word? Is it a disrespect? Is it somehow lowering his eliteness to call Steph Curry a shooting guard? I'm sincerely baffled. Let's go back to the comments. My best friend that I've ever met, Nathan Lund, says, Draymond, Clay, Durant. Now he's got Butler and then some. Do tell why you wouldn't feed the rock more if that's your main purpose to run the offense. I can't deny the guy's skilled. He's the second best three-point shooter of all time. Ray Allen will always be better in my eyes. Not everyone. But before the Ray Allen dig, he is right. Nathan Lund is right. He's got all these players. If he was a point guard, you would think he'd be feeding these players. But nah, the offenses run through Draymond to feed him. If they're setting up the plays for Steph Curry, most of the time, he is their scoring option. He is their first option. He is their shooting guard. He's straight setting picks for him. He's not organizing the offense. The offense is trying to figure out how to get him the shot because he's the shooting guard. Why is this such a bad thing? So I'm going to leave it at there. Steph Curry's a shooting guard. But you may not like this, but still subscribe. And for those of y'all who have a very hard problem with this, wait till I tell you guys that Tim Duncan is actually a center and not a power forward. Until next time, peace.